All right, everyone, good evening. We are about to start the presentation. Thank you very much for taking time to come and be a part of learning about FM Traderz. So this is FM Traderz, secure passive income through copy trading. So we're here to share an incredible opportunity to grow your wealth through copy trading. FM Traderz partners with two regulated brokers, VT Markets and HFM, to give you a proven system for earning passive income. Whether you're a seasoned investor or completely new to forex, this presentation will show you how to start your financial growth story with FM Traderz. After we go through the key points, we'll open the floor for your questions. So what is copy trading? Copy trading is a way for new investors to copy what skilled investors do. So here's how it works. Experienced investors make trades, buy and sell currencies. New investors can set up their accounts to automatically do the same trades. So this means new investors might make money like the skilled investors do. The new investors don't need to know a lot about how the markets work. They can learn from what the experienced traders are doing, and it allows those beginners to follow the experts without being experts themselves. So to break it down a little bit more into a real world scenario, copy trading is like following a cooking show in real time. You're the beginner in the kitchen, right, which is your trading. A TV chef is cooking live. That's the experienced trader. As they add ingredients or stir and make trades, you do exactly the same in your kitchen, which is your trading account. You're copying their actions to try to create the same dish, which is the trading results, without understanding all the cooking techniques, which is the trading strategies. This way, you can potentially cook like a pro, even as a beginner. But I'll take it a step further and say, imagine if you're seeing this actually happening on television and a robot is making the food for you right there in the kitchen. That's more akin to what FM Traderz is doing. You can learn what's going on while it's happening, but those trades are automatically happening for you as well.
A soldier in the standing army will need to be paid by the crown consistently.
All right, I'll ask everybody to just keep their mics on mute while the presentation's going on. Thank you. So the benefits of copy trading. It's passive income generation. You make money while you sleep. That's what everybody's looking for that. How do I make money while I'm not actively working? There's no expertise needed. Your account mirrors experienced traders' actions. The ease of setup, you start in a few steps. Well, once you have some technical savvy to you, you start in a few steps. If you do not, we have people who are willing to help you get started. There's transparency. Track every trade and see every penny earned. Flexibility and control. You withdraw your investments at any time, you deposit at any time. Your account is completely in your control. Nobody else controls that. The traders are only allowed to trade on your account. They cannot control the inflows and outflows that you put in or you take out. And it's a low barrier and high potential opportunity designed for complete beginners and advanced investors alike. So we have a lot of people who know how to trade already, but they just want another stream of income to work for them with traders who actually know what they're doing. And Mike, thank you. Mark, thank you very much. Let's see, give me 1 second, everyone. It's all right, Mark. I will be able to handle it from here. I'm not seeing the co-host part. It's all right. But thank you for offering. And yes, I won't mind the testimonial at the end of the presentation. So what makes FM Traderz unique? FM Traderz focuses on capital preservation and steady, consistent growth over the high-risk strategies. Here's why we're different. Longevity and consistency, designed to weather market fluctuations. Compounding returns to grow your investment over time. Fully automated trading linked to top performing traders. So it's a mix of bot trading plus expert human optimization with those trades. In partnership with trusted regulated brokers like VT Markets and HFM, and your success is our goal. And we built the system to give you the confidence and peace of mind in every step. So how FM Traderz works is we work within the brokers HFM and VT Markets. They're well established and regulated to provide a seamless copy trading experience. So how it goes, you open an account, you reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation to open your account. You start, you have 3 tiers. You can begin with a minimum investment of 150 USD for the high tier, 225 USD for the medium tier, or 300 USD for the low tier. There's automated trading. Once you join the copy trading, your account starts trading automatically when markets are open without any need for your involvement. So you get access to top traders. Your account is linked to and mirrors the trades of top performing traders in the markets. There is a profit sharing part of it where at the end of each trading week, profits are split, with you receiving between 70 to 90% and the traders earning 10 to 30% depending on the tier that you choose. Flexibility. As I said before, you have full control over your funds with the ability to withdraw profits, partial amounts, or your entire account at any time. So your funds are never locked. No restrictions. There are no limits on withdrawals or account management, putting you, the investor, in complete control of your account. So like I said before, this system combines the expertise of top traders with the security of a regulated broker, all while giving you the freedom to manage your investment as you see fit. So this will be the historical performance of FM Traderz in the 2-year history. The system targets a profit earning percentage of 4 to 8% monthly on the low tier, 6 to 10% on the medium tier, and 8 to 15% on the high tier. On average, the system has made 7% a month since its trading inception as Fortune Masters, trading on the low tier. Now, these are targets. This is not to say that you are guaranteed to get this amount per month. All based on the calculations and based on the strategy of the traders, this is around the line of where the profits are going to fall into. There might be times where it might be less, like the last quarter of last year, the profits were between 3.5%, just because of the volatility of the last quarter of every market, every year. So just wanted to put that little caveat out. But this is one thing I can guarantee. The annual returns compared to other investments, compared to established investments, such as stocks, real estate, and mutual funds, Fortune Masters has earned more than these combined in a given year. So here's a look right here on the average returns per year based on research and estimated data. Stocks get on average 8 to 10% per year returns. Real estate on average 10 to 11% returns per year. FM Traderz 5 to 10% on average. Well, Saw some different stats there, but you can say between 60 to 120% returns is what you could see in FM Traderz. And just to give you a little bit more of an insight into the Forex market. It's a massive market with an average daily trading volume of 6.6 trillion as of 2022, making it the largest financial market in the world. I'm pretty sure now in 2025 is a lot more. While exact figures vary, estimates suggest that the top profitable Forex traders in 2020 made annual returns ranging from 20% to over 100%, with some exceptional cases reporting even higher gains. Interestingly, only about 5% of traders are consistently profitable, highlighting the challenging nature of the market. And here's a nice little stat here. Retail traders, individual investors, account for only 5.5% of the global Forex market volume, with the majority of trading done by banks, financial institutions, and large corporations. So that's just to say that Fortune Masters, even as a copy trader, is within that retail trader space. That is why a lot of the retail traders get eaten up, or they get taken for a ride from the market movers. Those are the banks, the large corporations who see the movements of retail traders, and they're able to take advantage of them on the markets. I'm sure some of you all have done some Forex trading in your time, and there have been times where you think a trade is going in your way. You set it up, you've read the chart, you see where it's going, and it completely goes in the next direction. That's based on manipulation. That's based on market movers. Not many people understand or know how to navigate that. Fortune Masters has been through it, and they know how to navigate around it. So definitely, we can say that Fortune Masters is within that 5% of Forex traders who are profitable in the market. There might be some losses here and there, but consistent profitability and protection of capital is what Fortune Masters strives for. So again, we went through the benefits before. Earn money while you sleep, as FM Traderz works for you around the clock. Simplicity and ease of setup. Start trading in a short space of time, even if you never invested in Forex. Full transparency. You get to see every trade and penny earned. So there are no hidden fees or mysterious transactions. What you see is what you get. At the end of every trading day, you get a report. It shows you exactly what you made, what the commissions were for the broker, and the profit and loss report from that. For those who are more adventurous, they will download the MT4 app, and they will actually look at the trades as it's going on. Not many do that because not many can take the emotional roller coaster that is Forex trading. So I don't recommend it for everyone, especially if you're not doing the trading yourself. No need for trading expertise. Let experienced traders do the work for you while you reap the benefits. Excellent profit share system. Keep 70 to 90% of your profits. Better than many systems out there. Many other systems out there will ask you for like 50, 60% of it, just cause. And there's this belief that you need the system in order to make your money. Fortune Masters goes with the understanding and the philosophy of everybody grows together. This is a long-term process. This is a long-term goal. And we want the members to stay with Fortune Masters as long as possible. Therefore, taking a fair profit trade like that is reasonable to us, it's reasonable to the investor, and everybody thrives together. So I just have a little case study here to show you how your investment could grow over a period of time. People sometimes they need to see things visually to understand where they can go with it. So this is based on an average return of 7% on average per month. So with $300, starting in month 1, you could earn up to $3,619.02. So if you check it out, if you were to leave your funds inside of here, month 1, month 2, month 3, month 12, month 21, month 36, it grows to a substantial $3,619 with a return of $3,319, yes, in 3 years. So if you were to actually put money in over time, let's say a monthly contribution of $100, that same 300, if you started to put money in the second month, you would see an ending balance of $15,891.63, or we could say it is a return of $12,091.63 in 3 years, with a contributing investment of $3,800 over this time. But let's say you wanted to put a little bit more into it. Say you want to go and start with $2,000 and still going to put in the same $100 per month, the second month. This is how it will go. Starting balance is $2,000. By the end of 3 years, your ending balance, once this maintains, is $42,553. Your interest is $37,053 in over that 3 years, after contributing an investment of $5,500 over this time. So you definitely see where compounding really helps, and acting as if this is a savings account will really help you to grow your account and to grow your investment over this period of time. Because believe it or not, 3 to 5 years is seen as short term in traditional investments. So this technically is short term. Long term will be more in the 30-year spectrum. Medium is 10 to 15, 10 to 20. So imagine taking some of this, growing it more in Fortune Masters, or even moving it across the other traditional investments that you have. So that way you are diversified pretty well and pretty strongly. Right, so here's a chart showing you the comparison to other traditional investments. So with the same 300 in different categories, stock market, real estate, mutual funds, with a monthly contribution of $100 on their highest and lowest returns, this is what you could expect. With the stock market, the highest you could expect is $5,217. With the real estate, you can expect $5,466. Now, the real estate at that price is probably a REIT or a stock of a real estate, just to let you know that. The mutual funds will be $5,730. And FM Traderz over that period of time, the max growth you're probably looking at is about $48,545 for that same time. All because of the ability of that compound growth and also the ability to make more per month and putting more of that in the hands of the investor. This is just another visual representation of it. Again, past performance does not guarantee future results. These are all just projections based on averages. And I just want to say this as a special note on the monthly contributions of the copy trading accounts. The monthly copy contributions of 100 US shown in the calculations are not mandatory. They're simply an example to showcase the incredible potential of compounding. By consistently adding to your investment, even in small amounts, you can amplify the growth of your money over the same time period. This approach isn't required, but it demonstrates how strategic, steady contributions can make a big difference in achieving your financial goals. So here's some things we look at in terms of protecting your investments. Regulated by VT Markets and HFM. So we work with regulated brokers. They are the ones holding your funds. We make sure that their licenses are in tip-top shape and they're working above board. capital preservation focus. You can hear from some of our members who are in the group. They will see that we will stop trades, we will hold off on certain trades, especially when certain news events or certain things are happening in the market, because it's better to take a break even at some points in time than risk a great loss that could happen. We are in this for the long term. So we have a long-term mindset of how people's funds or people's accounts are going to grow. So that is why, first and foremost, FM Traderz focuses on capital preservation focus, and then we take advantage of any opportunities there are in the market to take advantage of. Rigorous trader vetting, we make sure the traders that are working know what they're doing, they're above board, and they understand what expectations there are of them for the clients. Tested risk management tools, we follow a rigorous checklist to ensure that any market situation can be handled and funds are preserved. Your peace of mind is our priority. We've implemented multiple layers of protection to safeguard the investments. Regarding regulation and fund security at HFM and VT markets, regulation and transparency. VT markets and HFM are regulated brokers, ensuring transparency through adherence to international financial regulations and standards, which builds the client trust. Client funds are safeguarded in segregated accounts with top-tier banks, providing robust protection against potential misuse. Global compliance. While operating under authorities like ASIC, FSCA, and FSC, VT Markets and HFM reinforces global trust and credibility through diverse regulatory oversight. Asset protection. Strict internal controls and regular audits are in place to prevent misuse and secure clients' funds, ensuring a safe trading environment. Now, they have to make sure in order to get those licenses, they have to comply with these things. So further information on VT Markets and its safeguards can be read at this website, and you could actually find it on their website. And further information on HFM and safeguards can be read at this website. Again, there's going to be a recording that will be released to everyone. You guys could always just copy and paste this, or you can easily Google these websites as well. So for those who are affiliate inclined or networking inclined, there's also the opportunity of becoming an affiliate with HFM Markets. When you become an affiliate and you invite people to this opportunity through your link, you will earn an estimated 5 cents per traded lot. Now, what FM Traderz typically uses is called cent accounts. Those are micro accounts that allow, you saw the minimums, 150, 225, and 300. They allow accounts that size to participate in markets where others are using hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that is made possible by the use of cent accounts, which makes a $300 account appear to be a $30,000 account in the markets. So this is why the earnings that you're getting per cent lot are in cents. So as you can read here, you bring in one person at the minimum, that's 5 cents per traded lot. 10 people, 50 cents, all the way up to 1,000 people. If anybody could bring 1,000 people, please tell me your marketing strategy, because you are a boss at affiliate marketing. That'll be 50 cents per lot. And a lot typically would trade, a small account would trade a lot per trading day. So imagine that residual income growing and growing after you get somebody who comes onto the system, appreciates it. The people who we have on the system, the people who are part of the system, they stay. Sometimes something comes up and they have to come out the system or take out some of the funds, but they come right back and they advocate for FM Traderz. And I think I know for a fact we have Mark on the call. So after we finish everything and we reach the end, I will let Mark speak on his experience with it. right? I know I'm not putting any spot there, Mark, because I know you're good at those things. So FM Traderz products. We have the copy trading, the automated copy trading side of things, but we also have another one, which is subscription trading. We offer hassle-free subscription trading where investors pay a monthly fee, enjoy fully managed trading, and keep 100% of their profits. Beyond maximizing returns, subscribers can boost earnings with affiliate commissions tied to their trading activity and their subscription payments. So if you were to get somebody involved in subscription trading, when they pay their subscriptions, you get an affiliate payout for that. So this allows you to earn multiple streams of income through this as well. The subscription trading works best for individuals who are trading up to 30,000 US and more. That's where it makes a lot of sense, where paying $200 a month makes more sense than a profit split with FM. As much as FM will appreciate that, some clients have their own requirements and the subscription service allows for those requirements to be met. So we have global opportunities with FM Traderz. FM Traderz, I can proudly say, is now accessible in the United States, Canadian, Caribbean, South American, Asian, and African forex markets, providing a truly global opportunity for investors. Partner with trusted and regulated brokers, ensuring security, stability, and compliance across these different regions. So if you know anybody from these regions who would like to join, get in touch with the person who brought you into this presentation and they can give you more information on how they could be a part of it. I just want to iterate this. Who this opportunity is not for. This opportunity is not for Ponzi hunters, people looking for the next Ponzi where they can make their money very quickly and come out before it crashes. It's not for gamblers who are looking for a quick fix, again, a quick thing of their funds. It's not for short-term bantams, people, again, who basically are hoping to be in and out of something very quickly. And it's not for miracle seekers. This is not the system to quote unquote save you. It will assist, it will help you out, but it is not the answer. It is part of the answer. The most important thing is to make better, yes, a better system of getting funds, growing your funds, compounding it. Use this to help you build that, but don't use it as the only thing out there. Definitely, I'm pretty sure many people would not say that in a presentation, but at the end of the day, anybody who's part of FM, I want to make sure that they grow. I want to make sure that they thrive. So they need to handle all aspects of their life when it comes to finding that answer for themselves. Who this opportunity is for? This opportunity is for the compounders, the long-term investors, diversifiers, and people who are sick of the gambles and the scams. I have been in this space since 2017. I've seen so many people gamble, seen so many scams of different kinds. People just want to be able to make their money, earn more money, and it just wasn't out there. Things weren't out there, and this had to be made, this had to be created for people to be able to have that. So this opportunity is where you will make that happen for you. So start your FM Traderz journey today. You can open an account with 150 USD, experience automated Euro USD trading. You join our satisfied members and be a part of our community and get started now. Reach out to the person who invited you today and get started. Now, I must say that forex trading involves risk. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results, so invest responsibly. Before we go to the openly space for questions, I just want to go through some frequently asked questions that we usually get. and hopefully it answers and covers some of the questions everybody has. Are your traders licensed to copy trade for me? The licenses and regulatory oversight are provided by the brokers who FM Traderz collaborates with, such as VT Markets and HFM. These brokers are internationally regulated by the recognized bodies, as I said before, ASIC, FCA, and SIOSEC. While individual traders themselves may not require licenses specific to copy trading, the brokers rigorously assess and monitor the traders to ensure reliable performance. This partnership provides a secure, regulated environment for copy trading, giving you peace of mind. Now, I can tell you for a fact that HFM and VT, if they see any copy trading that's going on that's nefarious or not making any sense, they take that off of their platform one time. No questions asked. There are certain stipulations that copy traders must follow in order to be invited to be able to do those things. VT Markets and HFM have a name to upkeep, and they do not want their name to be gamblers and people wasting people's time. So rest assured, you are copy trading with people who know what they're doing. And the years of success, years of history, and just the clientele who just loves it can attest for that. Do you have US and Canadian people on your copy trading? Yes, FM Traderz includes participants from both US and Canada as part of its copy trading system. We work with brokers that are compliant with regional regulations, allowing residents of these countries to legally partake in opportunities offered. This global accessibility reflects our commitment to creating an inclusive system for a diverse range of investors. Access clearly, you can find out if who asked this question. It was a Trinidadian who asked me this question. Is it legal for Trinidadians and Tobagonians to partake in copy trading with FM? Yes, it is legal. There are no laws in Trinidad and Tobago prohibiting residents from trading forex or participating in copy trading. FM Traderz operates in alignment with the regulations of its partner brokers, ensuring a lawful and secure experience for members in the country, as well as other countries around the world. Is it that FM makes money whether we win or lose trades? FM Traderz' earning model is largely tied to the success of its members. Although commissions on closed trades will go to the broker and affiliates, FM itself earns the bulk of its revenue through profit sharing and the subscription fees. This means that for FM to thrive, its system and traders need to continue performing well for its members. If the system didn't deliver results, members won't stay, and FM's revenue would decline. So this alignment ensures that FM is just as invested in your success as you are. If FM traders can trade, why are they offering others the opportunity to copy trade and not just trade for themselves? And this is a question I hear all the time. If you already know what to do, why you're offering this to people? FM Traderz emerged to meet the demand for a reliable system in the trading world. Its founders and traders understand the challenges that many have faced. Between the low returns from the traditional institutions, like I showed you just now, and the risky gambles or scams in the market, FM Traderz was created as a way to share the expertise while addressing this gap. You want your money to make your money, you don't want to lose your money silly, and you don't want inflation or anything else to eat up your money. So by offering a copy trading service, they enable individuals without the time, the skill, or the passion for trading to still benefit from the forex market opportunities. It's a win-win model that allows experienced traders to grow with their abilities while offering a valuable service to those who need it. If I'm copy trading with FM and there's a loss, can I be covered by insurance? Now, let me make this clear. Insurance in the copy trading space typically applies to the regulated brokers and not directly to individual trades. FM Traderz collaborates with trusted brokers like VT Markets and HFM to provide insurance coverage in a very specific situation. These include protecting clients' funds against broker bankruptcy, company default, or misuse of funds, not for individual trading losses or underperformance. So to clarify, no insurance covers losses resulting from market activities, as investing in forex inherently involves risk. If you're concerned about potential financial implications, it's worth noting that in some regions, forex losses can be written off on your taxes. Whilst this does not serve as a compensation, this can help reduce the financial impact of a loss. To explore this option, we recommend consulting a licensed CPA or tax professional who can guide you based on the tax codes of your jurisdiction. And with that, I'd like to thank you for being here for the presentation, and thank you for considering FM Traderz as your partner in financial success. I'll now like to open the floor for some questions, and I will look at the chat to see if there were any questions at all at the moment. I don't see any at the moment, so anybody who wants to speak, feel free to open up your mic and have at it.
Good
You're
night,
welcome,
everybody.
Rose. Good night, Mark.
Yes, Michael, I realize you're opening floor, but nobody said anything, and I know sometimes people need somebody to break the ice. So here I am
No
breaking the
problem.
ice. I really appreciate the presentation. I have seen, I'm not on it as long as you are. Only around 2019, I got involved, introduced to Forex. And I've seen a lot of stuff as well, a lot of scams. And I really, really appreciate your presentation. I made some notes here to share with everybody tonight. A lot of the people we got on board tonight, I know we've got some losses over the years. Um, First off, I just want to commend Mikhail, as he said with a disclaimer, only invest what you can afford to lose. And remember, Forex is risky. And that's one of the things I wanted to highlight, that everything rises and falls on leadership. And one of the things I like about FM is Mikhail Khan, who's doing the presentation tonight, where he just gave us the good, the bad, and the ugly, and he's very transparent. He tells us the pros and the cons, and I've been doing business with him since January. And I really, really appreciate working with him. And I like that his strategy is not a get rich quick scheme, but is the long haul we're going for. I feel comfortable with that because I've seen a lot of people promise high returns, and that comes at high risk. And most of those high return stuff have failed. All right. What I like about FM Traders, beside Mikhail, is that we don't have to pay for the service upfront. We only pay at the back end after we make profits. So I appreciate that because one thing I learned in business is to watch how someone is compensated, and that will tell you what they want to do. And the fact that they are compensated when we make money, that makes me feel good because now they are encouraged for us to make money. So that's another thing I like about the program that he has put together, that we don't pay any money upfront. We actually pay out of the profits, right? I also like that the money is fully in my control. Fully in my control. I have my own broker account. I could go into the account, as he said, stop, withdraw, deposit whenever I want, right? I've been with a live account since January, right? And of course, the last thing I love is that we could grow the money in our sleep. And I love that he compares it with the traditional investments, the stock market, the REITs, etc. So we get a decent comparison to understand what's happening. My personal experience, I started with the $300 low tier, low risk package in January, and now I'm up to 326, right? And that's probably around 6.8%, which, and that's after we pay FM their money. Yeah, that's raw profit I'm talking about. 6.8% in less than 2 months. We're not getting that in the bank. Definitely not getting that in the bank. So I love that, right? So my account has grown. Also, something I've learned in the Forex space, how you know you're dealing with, one of the ways to know you're dealing with something legit is that you're supposed to get statements emailed to you. And I want to testify that I have them getting statements emailed to me with the trades, right? And I also want to say that just to testify what Michael said as well, is that whenever they decide to stop trading, because as he said, it's a mixture of bots and humans, whenever they decide to stop trading for whatever reason, like around Christmas time or whatever, they will tell us in the WhatsApp group. So the transparency is there. So that's my testimony there. I want to recommend that you all get back to whoever invited you and ask them to join your WhatsApp group. Right? We have a WhatsApp group here where he will post different results and people could continue to ask their questions. And that's about it. I love it. Right? Do your education. You will do a replay, get the replay from whoever invited you. Identify how much funds you're willing to risk and go with that. Some people just built out 10,000, 15,000 on Carnival, on a costume, or to go to and have fun. You could put all this money as well to grow and put to invest for yourself. So let me not take up anyone's time. I just want to testify that everything he said, I have experienced it from January to now. Mikhail, back to you.
Mark, thank you so much for that enlightening and powerful testimonial. And I'm glad that somebody who is a part of the program, I guess I say part of the system, could come and say that. You've been with it for a short time, but you feel that, and you've been in more than enough things. I've seen we've crossed paths before in different opportunities, and I'm pretty sure you would not have found anything really like this or as transparent as this. So you know what? I'm very happy for your input, and I'm very happy for that testimonial.
Yeah,
And I saw we go ahead.
thanks,
Go ahead.
Mikhail. Just to add to that, I what I like about Mikhail as well, I get some very hard questions from people. In fact, most of the questions he showed tonight, I got them from people, right? And Mikhail is always be willing to answer my hard questions, and I'll be very satisfied with his answers. I just want to add that as well. People ask the hard questions. Sorry about that, Mikhail. Take it back to
No
you.
problem, Mark. No problem at all. Yeah, my belief is that once a system is sound, once a system is working for the people, there shouldn't be any reason to dodge any questions. It is what it is. Not everything is for everybody, and it's either you're for it or you're not. I would recommend anybody who is afraid of losses of any kind, um, put your funds in a GIC, that's what we have in Canada. Put your funds in a term investment. Put your funds in, I would say, as much as a mutual fund, safe one, and put it there. But what I would say though is, do not be disappointed by the returns when they come. I had two growth and income funds that ran for 11 years. I put it in back in 2013 or 2012, somewhere there. When I went to Trinidad, I went to check on it, and it made us 10 plus years. And as far as I know, using the rule of 72 and stocks and everything in general, money's supposed to double plus in that time, even the slowest thing. Lo and behold, I made a whooping 20% on that. And I'm like, this is the difference between financial education and applying it. Had I known there were better things out there were better things that I could have put my money in, that money would have done a lot more for me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same way. Some people reach retirement now checking on their retirement savings plan, and they see it acted like a savings plan. It didn't do anything, nothing moved, only to find out when they're 65 plus years old that, you could have put those retirement funds in a stock option or in an ETF. I would have grown for you, and you would have had like about 20 times more money. Oh, well, that doesn't really help me now. I'm like 65 years old now. I go and figure out how to get money in my retirement age. So the education is important. Just always be learning, always be asking questions, always be figuring out, is there a better way to do this? And ask it, challenge it. And then you'll be surprised what solutions come out of that. Just wanted to say that about what Mark brought up there with the hard questions. Don't run away from hard questions, challenge it, and see if something better could come out of it. I saw we have a question here. Good evening. Can the account be blown? Of course, the account can be blown, Nicole. Anything to do with forex can be blown. It could be blown by the institutions taking advantage of the trades that are going on in the market and eating up retail traders. It could be blown by human error. Maybe something wasn't set properly or everything, and some could be blown from that. A lot size is messed up or something like that. And of course, the greatest reason why accounts are blown is emotions. People are dictated by fear and they're dictated by greed. Fear, meaning that they don't go into the markets at all, they hardly touch anything, they're only using demo accounts, and that stops them from growing and doing anything at all. And when they actually come with something, they flabbergasted, they don't know what to do, and boom, indecision ends up with a blown account. Greed, where you make your what you need to make for the day, and you're like, all right, as I'm on a winning streak, let me go for more. Happens all the time in casinos. You're on a winning streak. Happened with me and my uncles and my dad. We were on a winning streak, and they were like, hey, let's go for more. And I'm like, guys, we just made like 5 times our money. Let's go and get drinks in a bar somewhere else. Let's leave. But check those stats. It it was about 4 of us there. All 3 wanted to go and play and gamble more. I was the one like, hey, we get some winners. Let's go with that. Not everybody has the temperament to handle the forex market. That's why only 5% of people are consistently profitable. It is a absolute mirror of the world. 95% of people are busy hurrying day to day, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to do, and just they're waiting for a way forward, they're waiting for somebody to show them something. Not all of them are willing to go into themselves and to learn that. So yes, Nicole, any account could be blown, and anybody who tells you otherwise, run away. In fact, I'm not looking to hit up anybody in this presentation, but there were a group of people who were trading, and they said you're getting 10% guaranteed per week. They use the words guaranteed, again this and again that. Do you know that people wanted to withdraw for Christmas to buy, their kids and their loved ones things, and just enjoy their money for Christmas? They couldn't get withdrawals. The trades were over leveraged, and instead of taking their time in the last quarter of the year, which historically is always very volatile, they lost a lot of money. And up to the day, they cannot pay people out their money. People who were in FM were able to withdraw their profits and go and enjoy themselves, buy their kids gifts, and buy groceries and enjoy themselves this season. So I'm telling you plain as day, that's how it is. But FM makes sure to take as much safeguards, or you follow the checklist to make sure that your accounts are safe at all, as much as it possibly can. Right? So I hope that answers your question. I hope it gives you some solace. But yes, any account can be blown. So all measures are put in place. So that is the last thing, if it is to happen, or it's something that should not happen. Yeah, correct. You're welcome, Nicole. You're welcome. Hey guys, we have about 5 more minutes for questions. Feel free. Let me know if you have any. If not, I will just bring up 1 or 2 that I might have in mind as well. So the payouts are different with each broker. So VT Markets has the ability to do wire transfers as well as cryptocurrency. And if you are living in Canada, you have the ability to use e-transfer Interact. Now, for my Trinidad and Tobagoan brothers and sisters, you know how the banks are down there. They typically do not like the mention of anything with Forex and crypto whatsoever, because you are not allowed to make money for whatever reason, but yet you have to pay their loan somehow. I don't know what magic sorcery happens with that. But what I've noticed many people using is that they would use cryptocurrency to deposit and withdraw their funds. And they would sell that cryptocurrency for cash or a bank transfer into their bank accounts. Bank does not know what that transaction was, nor do they have to. And that is what they use to, get payouts and stuff. I'm hearing about this crypto card, Mark. But it can be used in Trinidad and Tobago. The crypto cards could be used in Trinidad and Tobago and other jurisdictions. I would suggest reach back out to your uplines to see what options there are. and make sure and find a proper version of proper thing, because some of them are not legit, or some of them are with companies that they've gone under. So go back to whoever referred you and get some guidance on what cryptocurrency is works. I know RetoPay, we looked into that, is not allowed in Canada, unfortunately. But Canadians, you have the option, you have the ability to convert your crypto into Canadian dollars. You have the peer-to-peer networks that are on the different exchanges, as well as we have our registered exchanges that allow you to convert it one time. And that is always my preferred one, because crypto works 24/7. If I need funds on a Sunday and I need to pull it out, I pull it out from my profits, and boom, it's Canadian for me one time. It's a nice little benefit there. One thing I wanted to actually say is that some people have asked me about future planning on next of kin. I'm pleased to let you know that once you can reach out to HFM, I believe VT Markets has something similar, and ask them about next of kin planning. So that will allow you to send certain documents to them, stamped by a justice of the peace or such, and that will allow, if in time of your untimely passing, your loved ones or whoever's allowed will be paid out those funds, or they'll have access to the account to pay out the funds. They won't be able to continue your particular account because it's no longer registered to you and they can't trade under you, but they can open their own account with what you've accumulated and continue to trade on it, or they could just take the money and go and do whatever they want to do. But I just want everybody to know that, because I don't want situations where people are thinking, okay, well, if something happens to me and I have all this money trading for me, what happens then? The brokers facilitate for succession planning like that. So use it to your benefit if you are thinking like that right now. As a 39-year-old man at the moment, yes, I should be thinking like that as well. But I think some older persons would want to know that, especially those who, looking into retirement and stuff now. It's like adding a beneficiary. It's kind of like adding a beneficiary to the account. So that way, when that person approaches the broker about it, there is proof on file that, okay, this person is supposed to be the one to get what's in the account. Let's send it to them via wire transfer. Let's send it to them via crypto, because I'm guessing I'm fingers crossed by that time, cryptocurrency is more mainstream. Yeah, use that to your benefit. Use that to your family's benefit. Victor, your hand is raised. You want to speak or?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that presentation that you just did. It was informative.
Thank you.
My question is, the money, like what Mark paid, the $300, what is the real purpose of that money, that fund? And is it that after you pay that you now have to fund your live account after? It's a question, right?
Okay, no problem.
And the other question is, if you want to monitor the trades, can you use MT5? And if you have other trades running on MT5, can it be added? I don't know how it will work, so I'm asking. Thanks.
No problem. So the first question, I have some great news for you, Victor. That $300 that you're paying is the $300 that is actually trading. So that money is going into your trading account on one of these brokers, and that money is being traded. That is your money. You could deposit that in today, trade for a week, and withdraw it in a week's time. It's completely yours. FM Traderz gets paid from the actual profit split from what's made from that account. So it's only if you just want to keep the 300 in and that's it. That's all you could do. All you have to do. If it is you want to keep the 300 in and put in a $50 or $25 per month, to compound, you could do that as well. Because as your account grows, the lot size for your account grows even more. So you can actually potentially make more per trade that takes place. And in regards to MT4, well, MT5, the system uses MT4. So you'll be put on the MT4 platform, and you can monitor your trades using MT4. That's not a problem at all. You can see it as it's happening, you see it as it closes. Regarding putting trades on the MT4 while other trades are going on, in any system that you're using, I would not recommend stacking trade systems or stacking strategies like that in one account, because you never know when one account is getting strained, the other needs to help with that strain on the markets. The worst thing you want is that everybody getting strained and one little account need to hold up everybody. My advice to you is have one account for FM, whichever tier you want to go on. Open another trading account in the same broker for your own trading or any other strategies that you have. The beautiful thing about these brokers is that you can have multiple trading accounts and one does not affect the other in any mean or capacity. So that's my advice. You can, with VT, and you can put in extra trades, but it is advisable not to, because everything is already calculated for that money that you have in there. So the moment you put in something else, the trading is no longer calculated. There is a deviation, and that deviation could mean the difference between saving an account and getting margin called. So I hope that answers your question, Victor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now 8 o'clock. I think all the questions have been answered. Again, there will be a recording of this, so you guys can go back and check it out. If you have any other questions, reach out to your upline or the person who invited you to this presentation, and they can assist you more. I wish all of you a great night. Thank you so much for attending, and I hope to see you in FM Traderz in a very, very near future. Good night and take care.